And welcome to A-Game Live number 2. It is the second show, and it's sure to be twice the fun. I'm your host, Dylan Shepard. Joining me today is Isaac Edwards. How are you doing today, Isaac?
I'm doing great. We got a beautiful day here in Boone, North Carolina. I am so pumped for this show.
It is going to be a great Saturday of football. We're getting you ready for App State taking on Marshall today at 2:30 p.m. Call going to be on WASU later this afternoon. Now, we're going to take a quick look at App State hockey story that our very own Eddie Reel had the chance to produce. Let's take a look at what he's got.
The App State club hockey team is coming off a historic campaign, reaching the AAU Division III National Tournament, finishing 8th in the nation, and growing the brand as a whole. Despite this success, they still struggle to find a place to call home, but the community of the team presents the idea that no matter how many times the rink changes, the team stays the same.
We all have a strong bond, we really do. Mainly because our class coming in, the class I was a part of, was so significant in size. So at least the past 3 years, we've kind of all been playing with each other and we've been the same team. It hasn't been much of a change in terms of the roster, and it's what's uplifted the team so much that we've all just grown together as friends and as teammates.
While there are difficulties to traveling, it has given the team unique opportunities to connect.
I mean, I think that's what's bonded us so tightly, that we become a stronger team because of that travel. You know, I ride with guys I don't really know that well, but since I've driven with them to practice a couple times in the season, we're now much closer as teammates and as friends.
These players travel over an hour to practice on a weekly basis. Practices don't start until 11 p.m. and don't finish until 12:30 a.m.
So where we're going tonight is in Winston-Salem. It's the Fairgrounds Annex. It's the arena where we practice at. And we got practice at 11:05 tonight. We're going to Winston-Salem because that's the closest rink we have to Boone, since we don't have one in Boone.
Not only do the App State hockey players have to travel for games and practice, but the coaches do as well.
I take tremendous appreciation towards Matt, Kyle, and Evan. They take almost all their weekends off. They're doing the same travel we're doing, if not more. I think that they know that there's something special here with App State hockey, and they wanted to be a part of it, and they're willing to sacrifice anything they can to make the team better.
Not only do we travel from Raleigh to come out here to Winston-Salem for practices every week, but they come down from Boone. The boys love each other. They're a good group. There's a great bond that gets formed in those car rides, and it's really just the commitment from them that makes us want to keep doing it. They show that they want to be here, and that makes us just want to come back and continue to be here.
Yeah, it's been something special, and I take honor that I was voted amongst my team and my peers to be the president of my senior year. And over the past few years, it's just watching the team grow to the point it's been at with our following in general is just really, it's been really something that I take pride of. I like to say that, you know, years ago it used to be like, oh, cool, like you're on the hockey team, to where it's like, oh wow, like you are on the hockey team, like that's so sweet. And then you have people that they're like, oh, I had no idea we had a hockey team. And it's just some connection that we have with the student body, that even though we are a club team, we don't play in Boone, but they think it's a good representation of App State.
Here's on 3. 1, 2, 3, Bears!
I'm joined now by Eddie Reel and Nick Nora. Great work on the package there, Eddie. The players talked a lot about that team chemistry and connection. What might we see that in action tonight in the Outdoor Classic against Charlotte?
Yeah, so we saw Caden in the interview. He mentioned how many of these guys have played together for a number of years now, and they've just grown a ton together. They're truly like a family. And especially in this outdoor classic, it's something that they don't get to experience a ton, so they're really going to go out here and play fun, play like brothers, and that really will show in their play style.
Absolutely. Something that adds the fuel to the fire here for the Mountaineers is that a lot of them have played with players that are on the UNCC hockey team. So going into this, it was already a sparked rivalry just the first year that the outdoor game happened. And now we're going on to year 3. It's only gotten to more and more of a rivalry.
What is the vibe and atmosphere that fans can expect tuning in tonight on ESPN Plus at 7:30?
It's going to be amazing. I mean, this is a club sport that gets so much recognition in this atmosphere. They have an opportunity to just be so much more fun and so much more lively, and it shows in how they interact with the fans and how they treat their fans. They want their fans to show out and just really show up to this game.
Absolutely. Like Eddie said, it's going to be electric. The crowd is going to be the biggest that any of these players have ever seen. And coming out, players have stated that they expect a chippy match and maybe even a fight or two to break out.
Ooh, that could be very intense. How many people do you think are going to pack that stadium tonight?
I think there's around 3,000 to 4,000 tickets sold.
Wow, that's a lot. That's going to be a packed crowd down there at Truist Park. We're going to take a quick break, and coming up, we have the story behind the married couple on the App State volleyball coaching staff and how they make it work. You're watching A Game Live on App TV.
And I think that playing on 4 different teams while I was in Europe, I just saw there were 4 different ways to win, and I think that that helps me now on the other side of the game.
Rice in the shotgun takes a snap. Troy sends forward. Rice rolls left. Gonna heave it deep. And it's not gonna get there. It's caught by Christian Horn. He's done. He's scored. He's scored. App-State wins. Holy moly meatballs! It's a touchdown for App-State, a Hail Mary. Christian Horn. Touchdown!
Hyman setting by a winner hop, blocked by the Blue Devils. Hyman gets the ball up, out of system ball, Mackey's there. Mountaineers win! Beat the Blue Devils at home for the first time in 44 years.
Thanks for sitting down with us, Hadley. We're excited to see where you go next. Isaac, this team was nationally ranked and made the MAC 20 semifinals this year. How do you reflect on your season as a whole?
Yeah, I think it was overall a fairly great season. Being ranked.
I'm getting nationally ranked after beating
Of AWN earlier this week, also talking to him throughout the year at press conferences. He's mentioned now that's a problem coming into this game, or at least a cause for concern, where Marshall has a very mobile quarterback that has over 1,700 yards in the air. Up to this point, the Mountaineers have seen their fair share of mobile quarterbacks that are also able to sling the rock over top, opening up multiple lanes of attack that the Mountaineers defense has struggled with this year. Now, if they're going to find success in this must-win game, they need to find a way to contain that Marshall quarterback, Carlos Del Rio Wilson. Now, after this, we're going to be going to Blaine Williams, who sat down with the field hockey team for a bit of an interview. Blaine, I can't wait to see what you did with them.
Hadley, thank you for sitting down with me today. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, of course. Great to meet you too.
After a very impressive season where you and your teammates were able to lead the App State field hockey team to the very first national ranking. Congrats, very impressive.
Thank you.
How do you feel with your final season, App State field hockey?
Yeah, honestly, this season was just so amazing. We got a lot of new girls in, and it was so great to see how we just meshed all together on the field, off the field. And I think that just really showed. And
Getting our first ever national ranking, it was just so exciting. I mean, being a part of a top 20 program was just amazing.
What made you choose App State? What made you come to Boone?
The first time I came here, I just immediately fell in love with the campus. My first time coming here was for a clinic, and I just loved all the coaches, and they were so nice. When I stepped on that field, I was like, I want to be here. I loved being in the mountains. I liked the close knit community feeling that we were kind of talking about. But at the same time, I'm able to create a life for myself too.
Looking back, how is being part of App State field hockey? What has that meant to you?
Yeah, I feel like field hockey and athletics in general has really taught me a lot of discipline and just a bunch of different parts of my life. I mean, I've really had to work on time management and just organization skills, but I see how it's helped me with different jobs or just even getting homework done or getting assignments done while I'm traveling. And I just think that has really helped me and will keep helping me throughout my life too.
What do you think you're gonna miss most about being a Mountaineer?
I think what I'll miss most is just the instant feel of community. I mean, as soon as I got here, everyone was just so welcoming and so nice. Boone was so welcoming, App was so welcoming, athletics was so welcoming. And it's just so nice to have that sense of community. And I don't think you can find that everywhere too. So I'll definitely be missing that.
This is my last question for you. You're getting ready to graduate. Any plans after this? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so right now my plan is to go to physical therapy school at Bellarmine University back home in Louisville and hopefully become a physical therapist.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Hadley.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it.
Thank you for sitting down with us, Hadley. We're excited to see where you go next. Isaac, this team was nationally ranked and made the MAC Trinity semifinals this season. How do you reflect on their year as a whole?
I love that success in the MAC tournament. Getting to the semis, that's a big deal. And being nationally ranked, I just hope we could keep that momentum. Having a tough loss in Miami, Ohio right after ranked, but being ranked is still a huge achievement.
Absolutely. It was indeed a historic season for them. Their first time getting nationally ranked. Like you said, they got 17th, and they did get bumped out in the MAC tournament semifinals, which they were actually, I believe, champions in 2 years before. So obviously it was a historic season for them as they were breaking records.
And in this historic season, what players really stood out to you guys?
I'm going to say Kate Richardson, coming over from Maine all the way up in New England. Shout out my New England people, if you know. Coming here as a senior at App State, all the way from Scotland, Scotland. I think she was a big impact for leadership for this team.
Absolutely. I'm going to go with someone that I call the Connor McDavid of field hockey, and that's Lisa Bukar. I mean, 13 goals and 19 assists, totaling to 45 points on the season. That is unworldly. She had a season high of 9 points in a game up against Davidson, which that's just insane.
She was incredible this year, no doubt about it. And this team was led a lot by their upperclassmen, their juniors, seniors, graduate students, and they had a proven head coach in Emily Dinsmore. So how did all that leadership help in that team's success this year?
I mean, we know Coach Dismore is a great coach. We had her on last time on A-Game Live. But I also want to shout out Claire Grinnis, the goalie. Absolute brick wall back there as a graduate student, also bringing leadership to this team.
Absolutely. The senior leadership played a big role as they had 7 seniors and 2 grad students, which that meant most of their team was seniors and people who could help lead the 4 freshmen and the underclassmen on the team. So it was a great success for them, and obviously it helped propel them to get nationally ranked.
Yeah, it was a really good season for them overall. What game really stood out to you as far as overall performance and how this team took on these nationally ranked opponents?
I mean, having the biggest game of the year, in my opinion, JMU, that made you nationally able to go, have JMU come here and beat them. Great achievement.
I'm going to have to agree with him because, I mean, I think that's the obvious choice. The JMU game to get ranked, I mean, they played that full 60 minutes. They were wheeling that whole time, and they were just battling out there, which ultimately gave them that win.
It was definitely a really good season for field hockey, a historic season for them. We'll have to wait and see how they perform next year in 2026. It was certainly a great year to be a fan of field hockey and go out to those games. I know you all went out to some of those games as well. I covered some of them for App TV and for the Appalachian.
It's a great environment over there.
It's a great environment. It was wonderful to be out at that field and see the fans, see the team up close, and really get to see that energy and camaraderie. It was a wonderful experience. So now it is just about time to focus on some App State volleyball here in the High Country. Our very own Izzy Raines had a chance to talk to the new coaching staff and the special connection they have both on and off the court.
I'm so behind. let me locate.
I keep putting pieces on the wrong spots here.
ISO!
We don't play sports, we talk about them. Tune into the A-Game on App TV.
Welcome to a special edition of Appalachian Weekly News. I'm Emma Tuss.
And I am Matthew Sharp. This is a special episode indeed.
In a new era of coaching at App State Volleyball, there's a depth hidden within this new coaching staff. With a greatly decorated career, assistant coach Valerie Sutton brings professional insight to the team.
When you play at a university for 4 years, you learn their way and you get really good at their way. And when I went to Germany for the first time, it was no longer their way. It was a new coach's way and a new team, and we were really successful, so it didn't necessarily mean that it was the wrong way. It was just different, and I think that playing on 4 different teams while I was in Europe, I just saw there were 4 different ways to win, and I think that that helps me now on the other side of the game.
However, she is not the only Sutton on the team. Her husband is the head coach.
There's people like your parents probably said, you know when you know. And when I met Val, I just knew.
I think our first conversation in depth was about 7 hours. And at that point, like just picking his brain and him picking my brain of like what he believes and what his goals are, I think it was just like, oh my gosh, this is like meant to be, you know? I can help you reach those goals and you can help me reach my goals, and together we can be amazing.
There wasn't a lot of beating around the bush in terms of trying to figure each other out. I think we were both intent on trying to learn who this other person is in front of ourselves. And I think when everything kind of aligned in terms of what we want to do and the life we could build together, I think it just took off from there.
A husband and wife working together is not a typical dynamic you see on the sidelines of a game. But for this couple, it's what makes most sense.
I think for me, I was grassroots, right? So I started with little kids and moved my way up through middle school and high school and got into college. So I've seen the game from the ground up.
I had the experience that the players have, so I see it from that way, and he sees it from a coach's perspective first. And so I think we bring the 2 dimensions together really well, and that is exciting and something that the players really value.
From a coaching perspective, she knows my weaknesses and I know hers, and I know her strengths, she knows mine, and I don't think we try to prove something to the other. I think we just try to work together to win.
I know what I can rely on him to do, and he knows what I can be relied on to do, and there's not a lot of like micromanaging. It's just, I know you're gonna do this, I know you're gonna do it great, and I know that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it great, and together we're gonna be a team.
What makes us really good is that she kind of brings out what's possible. This is where volleyball can go. And I kind of bring in, okay, but this is what's probable. I think it's more natural than people might think. It really is a partnership in terms of what we're trying to accomplish together, and there's not an ego there, so I trust her completely, and I know she does me as well, and I think it just works.
And great stuff, as always, from Izzy. It was Chad and Valerie Sutton's first season here in the High Country, guys. What do you make of that first campaign here?
I mean, I thought it was great. Their first season coming in together. As we know, they're husband and wife. Great relationship there. We knew they were going to have a plan coming in. And I think that was get the ball to Maya Winterhoff, have her spike it, get points. That's all. That is their main. That was their main plan of attack there.
Absolutely. I think it was a great first season. I mean, they both came in, haven't coached together before, but obviously the team chemistry helped build a leadership bond with that team. And I mean, they went 10-2 to kick off the season, which is unworldly. So Yeah, very good season for them too.
You mentioned their hot start. This team started 6-0, and as Nick mentioned, they also went on to start 10-2 for the season. But they struggled a bit in conference play, guys. They missed the Sun Belt tournament this year. So what do you think can be improved before next season to ensure that they don't miss the tournament again?
I mean, definitely rivalry games. I think going winning at home and also service errors, controlled the serves there. That was a big hurt to their team during the year. Just go into other people's arenas and just win.
Absolutely. This was a team that early on, they could help battle out those 3-set games, and they could go on to win those. But as the season went on, some unfortunate mistakes and bad bounces got to them. So if they can clean those up and play like they did at the start of the season, I think they'll be sitting pretty for next season.
Yeah, I mean, one game that really stings is the one of their last series against Troy. That went 5 sets. They came back from 2-0, forced a 5, and wasn't able to pull through. You win that game, you're looking good. But yeah.
Finally, really quickly, the Mountaineers had a lot of good seasons from a lot of good players. Who really stood out to you this season?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Lou Johnson. She is an absolute bulldog. The most power I've seen from a volleyball player at App State here. Also, Mimi Davis, the libero. The digs that she had, saving points.
Nick?
I mean, obviously I got to go with the steel wall in the front of the net. Middle blocker Maya Winterhoff. I mean, she had 23 solo blocks this year, 107 block assists, and 312 kills on offense. That is just through the roof, and she was truly the star player for this team.
Some stellar seasons from some stellar players. App State Volleyball will be a team to watch next year for sure. We will be right back here on the A Game, and coming up, we have a fun interview with App State women's basketball. I even heard there might be some Legos involved. You'll find all that out when we come back. You're watching the A Game on App TV.
Let me look it.
I keep putting pieces on the wrong spots here.
ISO!
We don't play sports, we talk about them. Tune into the A Game on App TV.
Welcome to a special edition of Appalachian Weekly News. I am Emma Tuss.
And I am Matthew Sharp. This is a special episode indeed.
Welcome back to Black It Out. I'm your host, Raya Autry.
Buenos días, Moon. Estamos aquí en Fitz Ed en la noche de baile. El género es música latina. Add all these things to your wardrobe, spice up your life.
Welcome back to a new episode of Connected Culture.
Hello and welcome to Religion and Life. I'm your host, Ozzy Ostral.
Hi everybody, welcome to a very special episode of Get Bacon with App TV.
Welcome back to the A Game Live.
Good evening, Insomniacs. My name is Sadie Weiss, and I am the Chancellor of Uplate University.
Back to the A Game. Marshall versus App State is coming up, and we are bringing you all the action here on App State Sports here on the A Game, and it is time to talk some hoops. We're going to send it down to our very own Bobby Phillips, who is down at Kid Brewer Stadium. Bobby, what have you learned about this women's basketball team, and how is Kid Brewer Stadium looking right now?
Well, guys, in regards to the weather right now,
This morning, they were calling for rain here in Kidd Brewer Stadium, hence the rain jacket I have on now. Got here really early this morning, so I couldn't change. Now, obviously, the weather is clearing up, supposed to be mostly sunny skies here for the football game, so great football weather overall. On the regards of this women's basketball team, they have been looking great this year. Laura Sharp has done a really good job of building a culture here at App State of winning for this women's basketball team. I know the record right now says 3-2, but that doesn't tell the full story for the Mountaineers. The 2 losses so far this year, 1 to Davidson, 1 to West Virginia, and both of those are really solid quality losses. On the regards of West Virginia, I say losing to 23 in the country, but you're doing pretty good. That's not a bad loss right there. They are one of the most electric offenses we see in the NCAA right now. This team is loaded with talent and can make a great run in the Sun Belt. A couple players to look out for this team. Elena Pericic hit her 1,000th point this year as a Mountaineer, as well as Emily Heggie shooting the lights out from three-point range. Some newcomers to look out for. Emma Smith leading the team in rebounds as a guard, and Deja Mitchell leading the team in field goal percentage. Last one I want to talk about is Verial Defne Atla, which our very own Dylan Shepard had the chance to sit down with and build some Legos.
I'm here with Ferial Defne Altla, and we're going to be building some wonderful Lego sets as we talk ball here on the court at the Holmes Convocation Center. I've heard that you are a big fan of building Legos.
Yeah,
when did that start?
I feel like it's 3 years ago maybe when I started like building Legos. It's just like my favorite hobby to do it, like when I do like free time. It's like open my music, listen to my music, and like do my Legos. It's like kind of like not those stressful things at all. It's like kind of like calm thing to outside of basketball.
What was life like growing up for you in Turkey and then coming here to the United States?
So it is not like easy to come here, like leave my family, leave my friends. I think my teammates and like the whole App Nation is like great job on there. So it feels like when I'm here, when I'm with my teammates, when I'm with my coaches, when I'm like, I get like new friends in here too. So it's like my second family here. So this part is gonna be like, I thought it was maybe like more harder, but it is not actually. It's like pretty fun, pretty like, I enjoy it to be here, so yeah.
What was the biggest shock in that transition?
Probably I can say culture and foods too. So my favorite like place, so I love sushi. So my favorite place probably like the Diron Kobo. Yeah, I love there. So my favorite food is actually my like mom's like cooking. So I can say like manta. So manta is like yogurt with like meat and like dough on it and some like chili sauce maybe. I can like that. And all my like mom's like food, like cooking foods. Yeah. I'm so behind. Let me look it.
I keep putting pieces on the wrong spots here. I'm messing this up.
Where's my, okay.
I've got a piece stuck that I can't get off. This is not good. I put a piece on the wrong spot. You mentioned it being a second family here.
Mm-hmm.
What's that relationship with the team as a whole? How has that developed and how have you seen them be that second family?
I think our team chemistry is really good. We work like really hard until the summer. So like I'm excited for the season. They're always like supports each other. So that's gonna really help off the court and on the court. Do I need something? I can just ask like my roommates or like my any teammates.
We've got the front of the spaceship, guys. The back of it, not so much, but we've got the front.
I got this.
It's a start. What would accomplishing your dream look like?
So I want to play pro, like in the EuroLeague maybe. I want to play like a great mindset, great like strong player, and like being a maybe like leadership on the court. Unfortunately, I didn't finish.
But it was great talking with you.
Yeah,
Neither of us finished our Legos.
I just talk, yeah.
Neither of us finished our Legos, but it was really great talking with you. Really great getting to know you.
Yeah.
Best of luck this season and in the rest of your career.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great interview, Dylan. How was it like sitting with Defna Alta? And look, you got some fun stuff over there. What did you bring to the show here?
My spaceship a couple days after the interview with Altla. I also got the box signed by her as well after our interview concluded. It was so much fun getting to talk with FDA. You know, she mentioned a couple things that didn't make the package as well. She mentioned talking with the international players and forming a relationship with them. Elena Pericic, Marta Gutierrez. She said that they really helped her in the transition here to App State, and she has formed a really close bond with them. She also mentioned her relationship with Coach Alora Sharp, the head coach of the women's basketball team, and how Sharp pushes her to be more, to become 1% better every single day, every single practice, every single game. So really getting to talk with her and pick her brain about how she's really folded right in with this App State team and really gelled and formed connections with everyone a part of that team has been really fun, and it was a blast talking with her.
You mentioned the head coach there, Laura Sharp. Her intensity is insane. Let me break it down. So I'm at the Wolford game. We're up 25 against them, and she's screaming at the bench that they need to be more intense. So that's just the type of intensity that Coach Sharp brings to this team, and I love it. So.
Yeah, you've seen it up close. Yet she's very analytical while also being that intense, passionate person on the court.
Yes.
How have you seen the players react to that?
Oh, I think it's great. I think they love it. I think it's something that, for the new players, the incoming freshmen and the overseas players, obviously, it's something that they got to get used to, but I think they're adjusting it very, very well.
And does it surprise you at all that she's recruited so heavily with international players? She's had 6 of them in the last 2 seasons. Does that catch you by surprise in any way?
No, I really don't think it does. I mean, we've seen the game grow. I mean, you look at like Wemby and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from Canada. I mean, we've seen the game of basketball grow so much throughout like the past 10 years right now. So I think just trying to get the best players from anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're good, we want you here at App State. So yeah.
Absolutely, yes. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, previewing the women's basketball game today, they play UNC Asheville at 3:30 on ESPN+. The women's basketball team is 3-2 on the season, heading into this game against UNC Asheville, and for the remainder of the season.
Yes.
Who do you have your eye on as far as star players or players to perhaps keep a close eye on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Elena Pericic. I mean, she's big. She's our big, but listen, she can get out deep, shoot threes. She can make it from anywhere. And also, I mean, Alta, we've seen her a lot coming off the bench here. She's a great presence off the bench. Can't wait to see those overseas players.
And I'll mention Emily Heggie as well, number 34 for App State. She has been shooting the lights out of the ball. I'm pretty sure she leads the country in three-point percentage. I'm pretty sure the App State women's basketball team posted a couple days ago on their social media a graphic of her having an 80% three-point percentage on the season so far through 5 games. That's just insane.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Hagley. She's the catalyst for our team. The ball goes around her. She's bringing the ball up every time. She's smiling while she's doing it too. She's looking for open players. So yeah, can't wait to see the women's team in Asheville today.
It's definitely going to be a great game between App State and UNC Asheville. And when the team comes back, definitely come out to one of those games. Pack Holmes. They need all the support they can get, and it'll be fun to see a Holmes Center packed for App State women's basketball. App State football is still yet to come.
Yes.
But coming up here on the A Game Live, we've got App State men's basketball's very own Aaron Banks joining us here at the desk after a thrilling win last night against UNC Charlotte. That is right here on the A Game.
Being under-recruited and being not looked at coming out of high school, and even in JUCO, people still doubted me. Just proving that I could play at this level and I deserve to be here.
Bryce in the shotgun takes a snap. Troy sends forward. Bryce rolls left. Gonna heave it deep, and it's not gonna get there. It's caught by Christian Horn. He's right outside, and he scored! He scored! App State wins! Holy mother meatballs! It's a touchdown for App State on a Hail Mary! Christian Horn! Touchdown!
Buenos dias, bro.
Last night, the App State men's basketball team won in electric fashion against UNC Charlotte. One of those big contributors was Jalen Tott. Our own Carter Marshbanks got the opportunity to sit down with the stellar guard.
Boone is a special place. It's friendly. People are amazing here. They just welcomed me here. It just felt like home. From the first phone call to the Zoom call, they kind of made me feel this is the right place to be. And then taking my visit showed me that this is definitely the place to be. Coming from Texas and then being in Montana to here, I kind of like the open, mountain vibes and things like that. I'm loving it, Like I said, the people are really nice here. A lot of things to do. I'm enjoying the football games and enjoying my teammates, and so they're all making it seem like this is a great place. Having that feeling when I first get here, especially being by myself, not having my siblings with me or anybody close family with me, just having them just bring me in, it kind of just gives me that good vibe, like I'm happy here and I'm comfortable here. My family is a big part of my life. They've always been there for me, motivated me. They've always took care of me. If I fell down, they've always found ways to bring me back up. They always supported me, even from a distance, and they'll do everything they can to go out their way to come see me. Texas to Montana is a far, far away. My family is my rock, and they show me that anything's possible. Keep your head down, anything can happen. It was a journey, honestly. It took me from Texas to Montana to North Carolina. Coming from under-recruited to basically a walk-on at JUCO to earning my spot at a Division II, becoming Player of the Year. So it's just been a journey for me, and now here. So just believing in myself, trusting my process, embracing this journey. I think just being in that portal and trusting it, knowing that something good is gonna come out of it, and here I am. This is a winning culture. I want to continue to win, winning a state championship, going to JUCO, winning as well, going to my Division II, winning as well. So I want to bring that winning culture here and bring a ring to App State. So that's the main goal.
And now joining us here on the A-Game, we have the Mountaineers' very own Aaron Banks. Aaron, thank you for being here, man.
Appreciate y'all.
How's the mountains treating you so far? How's the cold treating you from Georgia, man?
Hey, I love the cold. Right now, it's beautiful. Like, you ain't got to wear a jacket, but you could, It's just beautiful. And the mountains, I love the mountains. It's different from what I'm used to seeing.
Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. You were on the court last night against UNC Charlotte for Kason Jennings' game winner. What was it like for you to see that shot go in and the entirety of Holmes Convocation Center go crazy?
I mean, to see Holmes go crazy, I ain't never seen Holmes that loud. Appreciate y'all for coming out and supporting. And to see that shot, I mean, I see it every day. So it's nothing new for me. It's just the vibe in the gym makes it better.
All right, Aaron, you're new to App State. We want to know a little bit about you. Growing up, was it just basketball or did you play anything else?
Yeah, it was basketball from the jump. I didn't even try another sport.
Was there a favorite player, or what wanted you to pursue that career?
My older brother, because seeing him in high school, and I wanted to be just like that. And
so basketball runs in the family.
Yeah, it's from my dad to my sister, my older sister, my older brother, and then me, my younger brother. We all play basketball.
I want to talk a little bit about your high school career because some of these stats that I found are ridiculous, to be frank. You scored over 1,600 points in high school, over 600 in your senior year. Did you develop a sort of shooting routine that led to that success? What was the key to all that success in high school?
I mean, just hard work every day. Like, I'm in the gym every day. It don't matter. A holiday don't even matter to me. I'm a gym rat. I want to be in the gym. So that started from 9th grade to through COVID till now.
Yeah, we love to see that dedication from you. So you know, you love playing at home's competition. What is it like on the road, though? I mean, you've been to New Hampshire, you've been to Ohio. How is that like?
I mean, the other crowd's vibers, they be against us. You know, they get real hectic. But you know, we like a team. Like we together. Like we close, and so we got each other. That's all it really is. We got each other, and it makes us better.
We just played a package on your teammate, Jalen Tott. He had a really good game last night as well for you guys. What is your relationship like with Tott, both on and off the court?
On the court, I know what Tott gonna do. Tott is a very solid player. We know what he does, and he does that every time out. So, and off the court, I mean, that's my brother. You know, all of my brothers. That's my brother. But you know,
yeah. All right. So when you're traveling, take me on the bus. Who's got the music player and who's the ultimate vibes guy on the team here? Can we get a speaker? What's going on the bus there?
We ain't got no speaker, but like if everybody were to get around and somebody would play music, it'll definitely be Case and Jenny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say is he the class clown? Do we have a funny guy on the team? Who would that be?
Class clown. Ooh, all of us pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I'm probably say Jason Clark.
What are the coaches like on the bus? I want to hear this. Are they like vibing with you guys, or are they just strictly all business on the bus?
Nah, they'll vibe with us too. They don't. Everybody just happy and enjoying the moment.
Yeah, so it's been a staple for you guys. Your post-game interviews, everybody's cheering, everybody's throwing around. We've seen towels get on players.
Yeah.
Who came up with that idea in the locker room?
I mean, it wasn't no one person be like, okay, we're gonna throw towels. It was just in the moment. It just kind of happened. Because we seen NBA teams do it.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the Thunder do that.
Yes.
Game interviews. I want to also pick your brain a little bit about your relationship with Dustin Kearns, head coach here. What's he like in the locker room? Because we see him very animated on the sidelines from time to time, but oftentimes he's also high-fiving fans as he's coming off the court. What's he like?
I mean, just what you see. I mean, he's always like that. He's always amped up. He's always ready to go. And my relationship with him, like I needed a coach like that. I needed somebody to be amped up all the time, and you just feed off that energy. He's a great guy on and off the court, so he's a real good coach to me.
And I gotta ask, because it is game day here in the High Country, do you have a prediction for the football game today, App State versus Marshall?
Ooh.
Do we have a score?
I got App State 27-14.
Yes, we like to hear that. Way to go, Aaron. Thank you.
That would be a great game if App State wins by 3 scores.
For sure.
Here. And that would be amazing. Aaron, I got to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank you so much.
It's been great to get to talk with you here for a little bit on the A-Game Live. Best of luck the rest of the season, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you for joining the show, and we're going to take one more quick break here on the A-Game Live, but when we come back, it's all App State football. A sit-down with Rashad Dubinian, as well as some pick'ems. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this live on the A-Game.
I respect this place and the staff and the culture. It's a winning program. They've been winning for years. I'm trying to get it back, help get it back on track.
We are the Mountaineers.
Rice in the shotgun takes a snap. Troy sends forward. Rice rolls left. Gonna heave it deep. And it's not gonna get there. It's caught by Christian Horn. He's running outside. And he scored! He scored! App State wins! Holy moly balls! It's a touchdown!
looks paid. You know he wants something. Fires, and it's caught. He's rocks. And now, he has the ball. He's fighting. Half State's going to win the football game.
Welcome back to the A Game Live. We have our very own Adam Persico out in the field at Kidd Brewer Stadium. Adam, what are your thoughts on the upcoming game?
The Mountaineers have a litany of injuries going on to this point in the season. Out for this game for sure, we have Trent Ramsey, Jaden Burrows, Tyreek Poindexter, and AJ Swan, who we saw leave the last game in an air cast. Now, there are some questionable players like Jaden Barnes, who we didn't know about the injury status, and we also know that Coach Loggins likes to play things close to the vest. He also has a couple players that are questionable, such as Juan Burchell and Rondell Porter. We will just have to wait for kickoff to see if these guys are playing, because there has been nothing publicly stated about these guys. Now, as Bobby and I have been down here working on our live reports, we actually have a legendary team standing behind us, the 2005 Appalachian State Mountaineers, celebrating their 20th anniversary. We have players down here who played here 20 years ago, kickstarting that dynasty, and honestly, some of them look like they're in pretty good shape. With the way things have been going for the Mountaineers, we might need some of them to suit up and help them get this win against Marshall and try to get that bowl eligibility with only 2 games left in the season. Back to you guys.
There are a lot of X factors in this game between App State and Marshall, guys. I'm joined by Jordan Brown alongside Isaac Edwards here on the desk. Jordan, I'll start with you. What do we need to look out for on Marshall's offense?
Well, first of all, Cedric Rio Wilson has been playing incredible away, 73% completion percentage away, and they have been putting up 35-plus points away. And, you know, the defense has to start early, and that's the key. Yes.
Isaac, what about this App State offense? A.J. Swan goes down with an injury last game. It's now on J.J. Cole to bring App State to 2 wins in a row to get us to a bowl-eligible status.
I mean, as App State Nations know, it's been, I'm going to call it quarterback controversy all year. We don't know who's starting till game time, till Friday, but J.J. Cole, he's got the ball right now. I need him to drop back, throw it. I need him to air mail that thing, hit it, anybody. Get Dominion out of the backfield. Get Davion Dozier on a slant route. Go route. I don't care. Need the offense to get cooking here, especially in the first half. I don't want to see us down at halftime here. Let's go.
You mentioned those first half struggles. It's been a theme these last couple of games for App State to start slow on offense and to get in an early hole in these games. So what do the App State defense need to do to prevent that early hole and to keep that game close in the first half?
I think start out hot. Whenever Marshall gets the ball first, their first drive, 3 and out. Let's go. That's all I need to see. I need intensity from this defense. I need QB pressures. Make the Marshall offensive line work here, man. We got to get going. We can't have our offense we can't have our offense try to score points. We need our defense to stop points there. So yeah.
And I'll go to you for this, Jordan, as well. We talk about App State's defense. Let's talk about Marshall's defense here. What are some of their strengths that you've seen looking at this Thundering Herd team that you think could pose an issue for the App State offense?
Well, the first thing is that Marshall does a really good job in the 4-man pressure. They only send 4 guys, and it's really them linebackers that come outside. This is the same team that had JMU on the stroll. So they got it. They get after the quarterback and they create pressure every time, which allows the defensive tackles to get pressure as well.
Yep. Yes, I like how he said that. Against JMU, they were good, man. They had them against the Dukes there. I mean, if you watched last game, I mean, we just need to fight here. I need App State to have some intensity, some great drives here. Let's go.
And I'll go to both of you on this just really quickly. Kidd Brewer Stadium's sold out for this game. Yep. This place is going to be packed. Mm-hmm. What is the impact of a sold-out stadium for both of these teams?
Oh, it's great. I think coming off a hard loss here, coming home, having everybody cheer for you here at Kidd Brewer Stadium, it's going to be electric. We only got two more games left, all right? We got to end this season out strong.
Man, this is the best home crowd anybody has ever came to, and I expect this stadium to be electric from start to finish. And I expect to get some, you know, Marshall to struggle a little bit.
Yes. It will certainly be a great game to watch coming up in just a couple minutes. Now, let's talk to Rashad Dubinion. Our very own Nick Norwood had an opportunity to sit down with the App State running back. Let's learn a little more about him.
As there'll be motion from the left, he'll take the snap, hand it off to Dubinion. He'll run it up the middle, able to get a couple yards. Gets a whole pile of guys around him as they're continuing to power through, and that'll be a touchdown. Rashad Dubinion hitting the weight room, buddy, powering through. The Chanticleer is able to get right into that end zone.
I respect this place and the staff and the culture. Like, it's a winning program. They've been winning for years. I'm trying to get it back, help get it back on track, like with the team and the coaches. Ever since I've been here, it's just been love. And everybody embraced me, I embraced them. It's just been love.
Rashad credits his teammates for helping him feel welcomed and included at App State. They became the bridge that helped him connect, grow, and trust the men beside him in the running back room.
I'm a new face, so I didn't come in like, hey, I'm on that. No, I was embraced them, like got to know them. We created a real relationship like outside of football. So they know they can call me for anything. Like I'll come pick them up, take them to class, whatever. Like, and one of them got a kid and I have a son also. So, you know, it's just like stuff like that. Talk to them about fatherhood and how I would go about certain situations.
The family nature of the team has given Dubinion a bond built on much more than football. It's helped him open up about the person who means most to him, his son.
Before every game, I tell myself, like, I have a son, so I can't go out bad. And going out bad is like not making a play, basically. So I got to make sure I hold the ball because my son gonna see it one day. I got to make sure I break tackles and be like, so I could tell him the story, like, yeah, look at your dad. Like, I was that the guy, you know?
Becoming a father has given Dubinion a new sense of purpose, and it is that purpose that shapes what he wants people to remember about him when he ends his collegiate career.
I didn't just ask for no handout. I came and worked for it, you know? And, like, I'll never quit. I'll never give up. And I like hold the people around me accountable, and they hold me accountable. I don't like yes men around me, so I keep them away from me.
Through fatherhood, mentorship, and the bonds he's built with his teammates after just his first season at App, Dubinion is still writing his story. And as he looks ahead, he's chasing a dream that reaches far beyond college football.
My ultimate life goal, that could be a lot of different things, but the main thing is to raise my son to be a better man than me.
It's now time for some fun. It's time for Pick'ems. So let's kick off Pick'em by picking some of these upcoming App State games. We start with App State hockey tonight in the Outdoor Classic against Charlotte at 7:30 p.m. on ESPN+. Fellas, who you got in the Outdoor Classic?
Dude, give me the Mountaineers, baby. I love what Nick Norwood had to say about that. I don't want to see it, but I kind of do. Some punches thrown here. Let's go. Come on, guys.
I've been hearing hockey all day, so give me App State to win the hockey game.
Charlotte won this game last year, but App State is going to change the game. What a fly over there. Charlotte won this game last year. It's not going to happen again. Give me App State in the Outdoor Classic. Let's transition to women's basketball. App State taking on UNC Asheville today on the road in Asheville, 3:30 p.m. ESPN+. Who you got?
I mean, come on. We're going to the Valley in Asheville. Give me women's basketball, baby. Let's go.
I pick App State to win that game too. The women's has been good.
Yeah.
I'll make it an App State sweep. Watch out for another Emma Smith 3/4 court shot this afternoon. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
Let's talk App State men's basketball. They take on Elon on Monday, November 24th at 6:30 p.m. That game also on ESPN+. Do you got the Mountaineers at home or do you got the Phoenix on the road?
I mean, the only thing I know about Elon is Shane Gillis played football there for like a half a semester. So I'm going, we had Aaron Banks on. I think he would personally not personally harm me, but not be happy at me if I didn't pick App State basketball there. Let's go Mountaineers. Let's go.
Guys, Aaron Banks just gave me that.
But oh no, Elon is averaging over 89 points a game this season. All right. They scored 89 against Marshall, a team that was picked to finish higher than App State in the Sun Belt Conference. This team blows the doors off of their competition when they win. I know we just talked with Aaron Banks. I know we did an interview with Jalen Todd. I know they won last night. Give me Elon.
No!
Upset.
Okay.
In the high country.
All right, we'll let that
I'm
one
getting
slide.
thrown off the set after this game.
Oh,
Don't worry.
boy. Okay.
And the moment you've all been waiting for, it is time to pick football. It is App State. It is Marshall, the Mountaineers, the Thundering Herd coming in to Kidd Brewer Stadium. 2:30 p.m. kickoff. Call on WASU.
Yes.
This is the game. Who you got?
I can't do it anymore, guys.
Uh-oh.
JMU just kicked the snot out of us a week ago. I can't do it anymore.
No, don't do it.
Give me Marshall.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Randy Moss forever, baby.
Oh, man.
Pat's legend, Randy Moss.
Getting this guy off the set.
We got our overalls on.
Yeah, I know.
We are in our stadium. We're gonna be rocking. We're gonna eat our hot dogs. We gonna cheer. We gonna do all that. Give me App State.
I love it. Zoom this camera in on me right here. I got something to say, all right? App State may have lost their last 4 games in a row. App State may have lost to Marshall last year. I'm tired of reflecting on all of these losses, all right? 48-point loss last week to James Madison. Who cares? All right? That's the last game. The most important game is the next game. That's what they always say. So, in the most important game of the season, in a game they have to win to keep their bowl hopes alive, give me App State. The App State Mountaineers destroy the Marshall Thundering Herd in this game in a sold-out Kidd Brewer Stadium.
Come on.
Give me App State. My goodness. What a segment, guys. Those were some great picks. And you know what? We got to also shout out the A-Game crew. They picked this game as well. So we've got, I believe it is 61% picking App State. 39% don't know ball at all, apparently. That includes Isaac here on the desk. So we'll see how the game plays out. I've got App State getting a big win here at home. Isaac's got Marshall on the road, and Jordan here agreeing with me. Jordan knows ball. So that's all we got here for A-Game Live here today on Sanford Mall. App State kicks off against Marshall in Kidd Brewer Stadium at 2:30. To keep up with the game, tune in to 90.5 WASU. On the call, Jacob Pearsall, Blaine Williams, Tristan Beazle, and Dane Maggard will bring you all the action. You can tune in on 90.5 WASU FM or WASUradio.com. For Isaac Edwards, Jordan Brown, all the production crew here
Everybody
on Sanford Mall and
cameras.
in the studio.
Back
I'm
studio.
Dylan Shepard. Thanking you for tuning in to our live show. That's all we have for this semester, but we will be back in the spring where there will be more basketball and also some baseball and softball for you guys. Until then, have a great rest of your day, and as always, go App!